increases the salutation. Hang on, so what? Get out of my chair.
But it's comfy.
Out.
I didn't know you had a beaded seat cushion in this thing.
It's the benefits of being a DM. Out my chair.
Damn it. Okay.
That's better.
But I'm taking the beaded seat cushion with me.
How dare you?
Saran, put it back!
No!
Put it back
Wait.
or the DM's gonna TPK all of us! Stop!
Wait, those are beads? I thought they were candy.
Tedlin once survived a literal 6-hour-long combat session. He can survive a TPK.
Going by... Going by the Discord layout, first up, introducing Sarot, the beaded seat thief.
Yes, hello, I am Shifra Sleepwell. I steal not just pins, but now I steal beaded seat cushions.
Next, and almost dying, is Ladymage.
Howdy everyone, sorry, my just made me die laughing. Give me a minute, I can't even see.
After many sacrifices to the god of the internet, we have ourselves a Nathan.
Hello, it's Tedlin Bevlin. Finally figured out how to turn off invisibility. I've been here the whole time, you just couldn't see me.
I told you just to stick around and fix the town.
Next up, the Feather Brain, J.K. Lantern.
This candy is so delicious and shiny and tantalizing.
I'm gonna just buy the DM a new seat cushion.
Finally, but definitely not least, is StarprincessHLC.
Hello, it's Yuki, and has anybody seen Noodles? Last I checked, he was playing in the DM's chair.
Who's Noodles?
My weasel.
Where did you get a weasel?
And I got this bag of tricks.
Can
What
I see it?
What is Shifrov's wife doing in the DM's chair? That's what Okasan married Shifros do.
The DM?
to Noodles.
And to bring this session to a start, we go to an enclosed clearing. It's nice, sunny, a nice breeze, making things nice and cool. And Tiny has invited Magpie for a little chat.
Howdy, Tiny.
Hello, friend doesn't see the cover anymore. Magpie, I've been thinking about you, thinking about our last mission together.
Really? I'm flattered.
I've never thought of anyone like you, like I've thought of you before. How confident and strong you are, of how beautiful you are.
She's just burying her hands trying not to squeeze.
It brings a stir into my heart.
Oh, handsome fellow like you looking at a girl like me? I'm flattered.
Dearest Magpie, it is I am flattered who will be if I could ask for one thing. May I kiss thee?
Of course. So polite.
He leans in to kiss you, and then you awaken with a foot to your chest.
Not again. This is the third time this month. Don't you know this is the third time tonight?
There is now a cat sat on your chest.
Huh?
It is black against the darkness of the room, staring at you with big blue eyes.
Nice kitty.
It then bops you in the nose and runs off.
Dang, I could have had a pet.
And you hear what sounds like a cat door flapping, a cat flap flapping. And you know for certain your room does not have a cat flap.
I look around the room.
You can't really see much. It's still just starting to bring in the light of the day.
I pinch myself to see if I'm awake.
You're awake.
What the heck? Can I go follow the noise of the cat flap?
Yeah, you go to your door, go and noise of the door, noise of the cat flap, and there on your door is a cat flap. It's flapping
Really?
away, and then suddenly it disappears.
The heck? Magical cat flaps.
And you
Not the
can
weirdest thing.
and you can hear someone walking away outside.
I open the door and see who's walking away.
You see the back of a goblin with dark hair in overalls, holding something under his arm, whistling to himself.
Hey, ain't him? What's that?
Oh, you are awake then. That is the portable cat flap. I was just testing it out.
Couldn't I have at least kept the cat? It was cute.
Cats do what cats do, that thing's a bloody stray. I would have heard of you and the others. Morning breakfast, meet me there.
Okay, I'll gather the rest of the crew. So I'm off to find the rest of the crew. And I guess Lo is sick or something because she's not here.
Lowe's taking a time out to basically center themselves after the last mission.
Yeah.
This pretty much still pretty much the next day.
Yeah. So, Magpie lets Snark know that and go find the others.
Yeah. Just to make it so simpler, we skip ahead a bit of time. Everyone's gathering around the canteen. Canteen for most of the crew is anyway. And it's been mail time. For us, it's basically some correspondence from home, some very thinly veiled emotional blackmail. In case of we're doing so well, our recipes are getting into the news seats about how good they are. What have you achieved? There's also the recipe booklets, and even the latest copy of Pranksters Are Us, now featuring the masterwork of one Zazip. How 101 uses to make people hate custard.
Let's see. Letter from family kindling, letter from family kindling, recipe good, many uses for custard. They could use that.
For Tedlin, it's more the same. It's a big old list of, will you leave me alone? No, I haven't seen your box. For you crying out loud, I have not seen your box.
There's also a very long waiting list of letters that I hadn't read yet because I was gone for unknown mysterious reasons. I definitely wasn't lost. I definitely wasn't lost.
Your dang invisibility spell was a teleportation spell, wasn't it? Told you to stick around and fix the thing.
Doesn't matter. What matters is I'm back. I have like 1,000 letters to read. Give me a minute.
For Okasan,
Give you at least an hour.
For Okasan, he's got a combination of his own mail, which basically summarising push off, we don't care about pudding, to tell us more, especially from Everwood.
Did they get very far?
There is the mail for El Pudding Diablo, mainly comprised of a lot of children's drawings and just general thank you from the local community for the good he's done. There is also a small handbook, basically the size you can stick in a jacket pocket.
A handbook?
Yes.
What is it, grey?
For everyone else, it's deep brown. For you, it's grey.
Oh boy, a gray handbook. But I will need someone to deliver this fan mail to El Pudin Diablo. Yuki, could you do that?
I can do that, yes.
Here you go. El Pudin Diablo will definitely appreciate these fan letters, but let's see what's in this handbook.
You check out the first page. It's covered in runes. You checking any of the other pages?
I don't speak French.
May I peek over Okusan's shoulder and see what he's looking at?
Does he?
I do. I ain't French, but I don't read it either, Okusan.
Okasan, give me a Constitution roll.
A Constitution roll or a Constitution save?
Save.
Okay. Man, the print on this is tiny. Thank God my bonus is awesome. That's a 15.
The words of the runes just seem to seep into your brain, urging you to speak them.
Omelette du fromage.
I think the runes picked the wrong person for this one.
Magpie, you have gotten a mix of the stuff from home, including a packet of a box of Kool-Aid, featuring some of the local cooking mostly bakery. A few
Grandma.
a knitted scarf, and a few thank you letters from town for when you've done some jobs to clean out some of the local fae. There's even a small bouquet from a young lad by the name of Joshua, who just seemed very shy around you when you were helping out for him.
Well, didn't think I had an admirer, but anyway.
It's at this point, Antil's coming up. He's just wiping his hands on something. All right, you dunderheads, the geniuses in the house of Sophia Pod. What the hell's wrong with you, Okasan? And everyone who looks at Okasan now sees him dressed. As he's turned purple, his beak's bright red with a bubble on the end, and he's got a big yellow wig of wild hair on the back of his head.
You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Omelette du fromage.
I think that handbook he's holding is kind of the key to this one, Aunt Hill. I don't know.
I immediately tried to find out who sent him the book, so I can shake their hand for this.
If they were trying to do us harm, I think they picked the wrong bird.
You check the packaging. You check the packaging, and it appears to be from a person called Gregory Mitchell.
That doesn't sound French.
It's Scottish.
C'est genial.
So how do we fix the bird brain so he's back to his normal self? Is how you gonna be able to do mission time to laughing like this?
Until just staying for a moment, slaps himself in the face, and deep breath, and
Welcome to my world.
It's funny as hell.
I slightly hate you less now. Woman, what the hell is the harvest?
Stay out of that harvest, Aunt Hill. Like, Magpie goes dead serious. Do not interfere. Do not go near it. When it happens, it's bad enough I might have to take the Smols with me. I am not taking you and your crew. I am not dragging anyone else in this guild down with it. The harvest is one of the worst times of the year.
Speaking of which,
To take the who with you.
The guild might force me to take you with me. If I could, I'd go alone.
speaking of which,
No, you didn't say us, you said some other people.
Are you cheating on us with another group?
speaking of
I
which,
thought we bonded over kaiju fights. Wow, I feel very insulted.
Never mind,
speaking
I
of interfering, oh yes, on that thought, Anthill pulls something out of his backpack and lobs it into Okasan's face. There,
That'll knock some sense back into him.
that is the first thing. That is a superior cloak of protection. That somehow billows. I don't know how it calls that, but that's a thing. Mechanical wise, it gives you +2 AC, +2 to saving throws, and it billows on command for 3 actions.
Merci.
I still hate you.
You do not speak French. Stop it.
I think the room for making him speak French, and she's still looking at has like, Aunt Hill, please. I know you want to know what the harvest is, but you don't want to get involved with it. It's Fae stuff, and I don't want to put anyone unnecessarily in danger of Fae stuff.
You told that to the boy. You spent time with the boy. You know what he's like. After he was done with you will shut up and let me say my piece. He came to me. He started pulling his resources. He's calling in favours for materials and whatnot. Like I said, that cloak is the beginning. If he can't help you directly, he's helping you indirectly. He's helping you lot gear up for whatever you face.
And he'll get time to stop right now.
No. This ain't stopping. He ain't stopping unless he can help somehow. So, I'm helping to gear up your group. If needs to be, the trio is going with you on this mission. Needs be. Because he ain't gonna leave alone. You has told the wrong person to stay out because you met him. He is the do-gooder we have been trying to temper for a long time now. It ain't working.
God damn it. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. I meant what I said.
And this guild ain't for martyrs.
This ain't a martyr thing. You don't want to meet what deals with the harvest. I have.
Let me guess. Lord Faye. Lord or Lady Faye. Big, powerful, unpleasant.
No shit.
Someone smack him around the head.
Shit for us, you do that. I need to smack Tiny around the head. Cute it is.
Okasan, please close the book.
Okasan closes the book and puts on the big pimpin' cloak.
Yeah, but Magpie is dead serious. By the way, the rest of you, if this mission does come up, if possible, bow out. Yes, shit for us, I'm telling you, chicken out.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Very bad events coming up, Tedlin, and I don't want to put you in the line of fire.
Okay.
Okay, how do you reset bird to original factory setting?
I believe you maybe just bonk him on the face a bit and probably do something.
Hit him with the book, I don't know.
Oh, that might work. That might actually work.
Aunt Hill, I'm sorry. Tiny told me the stream he had telling me the harvest was coming, and I told him not to interfere because I don't want to get you and your group hurt.
Yeah, you remember what before you went on your last mission about the state of the guild at the moment? We're about 2/3 out of action because of a bleeding dragon. Oh, speaking of which, the boss saw me. He borrows a piece of paper and slaps it down in front of you, Magpie. Don
Thank you.
Don Cervantes has heard about this. Of course, he is the first person Tiny went to. Because if it's something big, the boss needs to know. And when the boss gets to know, that causes problems.
God, freaking damn it! I couldn't just lie to Tiny. He had a prophetic dream.
So it's right there in black and white. Like it or not, under the boss's orders, the very few times he actually gives orders directly, when it's not through Doris, we're helping, one way or another.
Is the
Boss,
harvest
is-
more than a week out?
I don't know. It depends on how nasty that damn Faye is feeling that day.
We can dangle tinfoil in front of Cervantes. Maybe he forget all about this.
Do it! Find every damn shiny thing you can to make him forget about it if you can, shit for us.
Oh, also, Dolores gave me this as well as apparently some job for today that you need to do by request. He also hands that to you, Magpie.
Thank you. This is a little more manageable. Thank you for warning me about all this, Ant Hill. I owe you one. I'll see if I can fix it so you don't get in the line of fire.
Between returning home to be putting together more snarky boots, yes, there are nice boots, but it's not my calling in life. I have faced dragons, ogres. I have put myself and my group in the way of the Howling Maw. And at least with Faye, you can try and make a deal. The Maw, they just try to eat you.
Not all fire is easy to deal with as you think. It's just, I couldn't. Like, you're kind of seeing her flashbacking badly, basically.
If
Like, she's.
you're flashbacking, you're seeing in this tall figure on the edge of a field against the random farm buildings in the past. There's other members of your family knocked down. There's a body before you, down, but you can't remember the details of them. Nothing is recognizing. The only thing you remember about them is the name of Malcolm, and that came after.
Lost Malcolm to him. Lost the memory.
You get on with your job, I'll get on with whatever shit I have to deal with. If you
Sorry,
continue...
Lo couldn't make it. I know you two are getting close.
Oh yes, speaking of which, Lo, my possibly would-be apprentice, you put them in danger. Well, I'm going to be there to protect them, and if something happens to them, I am not going to be pleased. And if you dare go martyring on us, well, this may be the first time Cervantes fires someone. He don't like martyrs.
Magpie is just like, she does not want anyone but her going on that mission. She does not want to put anyone in a line of fire of that thing. Like, you can see it in her eyes. She's actually haunted by this thing.
And you cause any more fuss on leaving that cat flap on your door and basting it with as much cat food as possible so you never get any sleep again.
Joke's on you, I'm actually good with animals. I'll keep it as a pet.
You'll see. And he wanders off. You then notice someone glaring at him. Oh, you look at that!
Planete
because-
shot, planete shot, planete shot, shot.
I cast Prestidigitation and make his shoes squeak as he walks off.
I know that's you, sleep well. Your time is coming.
Off topic, but Magpie's animal handling is +6, so yeah, she'd make her
She'd be a crazy cat lady.
I'm a ranger, Snark! You gotta do something a little more not animal related with me.
I'll give him a chance. You probably will.
She's
Next
not.
up are displacer beasts.
She adopts one.
You you're checking out the new job?
Yeah, I'm looking. First, I'm looking at the order Cervantes gave for the harvest, and just kind of my heart is sunk.
It's
'Cause
down.
It looks like
It's come down to the time and place of when the harvest happens, the guild will do everything it possibly can to aid in the preventing of whatever shall come. They are putting resources into researching what this is about and how to best to prevent it, or at least to counter it.
Which...
You stirred a hornet's nest.
And she didn't mean to. She was begging Tiny not to. She didn't even tell her own party, remember. She literally just confided in Tiny.
Yeah.
And now she's looking at the job.
The basic summary of the job is, by request, the Master Smols, or rather that group of jokers who works with Okasan and El Pudding Diablo, they are to report to the Gilded Griffin by midday upon this day. Further instructions shall be given at the time. Okasan,
For the
Okasan, you know this inn for particular reasons, or rather what lies under the inn.
Nerd. Has anyone actually smacked Okasan upside the head yet?
Magpie takes the book and gives him
Tedlin is crouching down behind Okasan, waiting for someone to push him over.
Magpie takes the book and just whap!
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Whap!
Hit him again. Maybe we get English.
He goes from a clown. He goes from a chef. He goes from a gesture. He's back to himself.
Okay, stopping.
Well, that sure was an odd series of events.
If Oko-san gets in fight, this could get very funny very fast.
Thank God for Google Translate.
Magpie puts the book into her animus satchel with like a note on it saying, "Analyze this damn thing."
Okay, I will remove that from my inventory now.
No.
I have it listed as the Omelette du Fromage Runebook.
Hey, Lantern,
Yes.
I hate you.
Well, now that we've done our Dexter's reference for the
I
night.
hope Yoko hears this.
She is gonna have words with me later.
Yoko's
She will
gonna
actually kill you.
Yoko's
She
gonna be on
will.
your doorstep with a baseball bat.
Let them get out of my D&D. I'm laughing too hard. I can't do the German accent. I'm sorry. Gilded Griffin, isn't that no? Muffin's bronze.
Well, time to go have. Guess what? You're all accessories to. This is going to be fun.
Excuse me, murder.
Excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom for a minute.
Of course.
Oh, very normal. This happens all the time. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
These
Fair enough.
letters tend to scare crap out of Oko-san, so he runs to bathroom.
Better than on the floor.
Fair enough.
Now,
Oh, anyone
I've been
want some,
noticing a pattern. Every time Okasan goes to the bathroom, El Pudding Diablo shows up, and I have a theory. El Pudding Diablo just really hates Okasan.
It is possible.
I'll take note of the pattern because you ain't wrong, Tedlin, but I'm not sure
It's
that's
the only
complete.
thing that makes sense.
Remember, if you haven't seen him change, you
I'm
are
keeping it in
impossible.
mind. It's
Yeah.
the possibility of them being the same person is so completely absurd.
Yeah, but it's just more Magpie's brain kind of works in a. Is that actually the only solution? But she
Yes,
just
it's
she has the
only
pattern.
possible answer.
She's just going with I don't know.
Well, Tedlin is convinced he has cracked the case.
I think someone's cracked
Prepare
can
the
get
mariachi music.
Okay, I don't know about the Okasan and Puddin' Diablo connection theory, but where the hell does he keep getting the mariachi band is my question.
That is an excellent question.
Because, how do you fit that in a bathroom?
At this point, El Pudin Diablo bursts in, and he's still wearing the cloak, even though he's also in costume, and it billows majestically.
Oh, hey, Diablo, quick question for you. So why do you hate Okasan?
Okay? I do not hate this Okasan. I have never met this person you speak of.
Fry suspicion eyes and nods and walks away.
Also, you have mail.
Oh, muchas gracias, Yuki. I will certainly enjoy looking at this. Oh, look at this fan mail.
We also
Did you-
got a job at a place called the Gilded Griffin, El Puddin' Diablo.
Well, we are going into the Den of Vipers, are we?
Oh,
Vámonos!
Okay, did anyone else not like that phrase, Den of Vipers, or is it just me?
I assume there's just some snakes there. It's
This is him we are talking about. Probably literally is snakes.
Poisonous snakes.
Venomous.
Right,
It's at
venomous.
this point a Uranti passes, looks at you, gives you a disgusted hiss, throws the head back, and marches away.
El Pudin Diablo just committed microaggressions.
That's how you make the friends, Diablo. That's how you make the friends.
Permit me to refrain. It is time for us to go into the Den of Leeches.
If there is a leech monster running around here, I'm going to turn that bird into chicken soup.
Please
Suddenly
tell me
three
there are
Namekians
leech monsters.
walk by.
A guy walks by with a medical leech on their neck. The leech detaches for a moment. You bastard!
I did not know leeches were capable of flipping me off. I have learned a thing today.
You know,
it is truly a magical day.
Sven, you know, Diablo. I'm starting to think you might be a bit racist.
No, I think a bit, is it a den of criminals by any chance there, El Puddin' Diablo?
It certainly is something. Shall we?
Surely.
Might as well.
To make things quick, you skip along out of the guild, catch yourself a tram down to town. It's near enough for the edges on the edge furthest away from the guild. You find the Gilded Griffin. You know that they have a two-headed troll as their riffraff management outside. Who eyeballs you with one head when you first look away. He takes one look of Puddin' Diablo, just waves you in.
Muchas gracias, senor.
Thank you.
I give him a mundane beam.
Roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Well, there goes all my good luck for the day.
You got a 20.
I got a 20!
Woo!
You hand him a mundane bean. He tastes a cherry. It's his favourite.
Troll has good taste.
We also know this troll as well is also dressed rather nicely as well. This troll has the figure of an ogre, so it's rather round to support his other head as well. And yet he's looking very smart. So you go heading in. You're hissing by the smell of alcohol, sweat, the hustle bustle. It's your general sort of tavern that's more lowbrow as such. And you notice quite clearly the table that's waiting for you. As seeing you enter is Percy, as he waves you over, tipping his flat cap.
Magpie's kind of looking at him like, who the hell is this?
Percy is hot, as I recall, just because of reasons.
He's a tiefling, I think, isn't he?
No,
Oh no, he is not a
he's not. He's not a tiefling, but he still has
he
bite.
is definitely not a tiefling.
That is Granville.
Yep.
That's right.
Tiefling.
Wait.
Percy, when you first met him, was dressed up rather smart and nicely, and spoke a more formal accent at the time. Shifros met him during the downtime. He's dressed more low-key, more like a worker, like he is now, with a flat cap, waistcoat, work shirt, and trousers. He's still got a look of, yeah, he's good looking.
Magpie is kind of looking at the rest of the party like, who's this joker?
A business associate of sorts, or he would like to be.
Does he have a name?
This is Percy.
Shifros, is this the Percy that spoke to you a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, he's the same one.
Magpie
Percy,
just-
what do you want?
Buenos dias, senor.
Come,
What
come,
can we
come.
do for you?
Come, friend, sit down, have a drink.
I'll pass.
Well, I'm sorry, you
I
said you had
do
all of
not
it.
drink out of strange mugs right now. It is whole thing.
Tell me, are you drinking wine, senor? Obvious joke is obvious.
He, offer,
God damn it!
he offers out his drink for you to sniff. Tell for yourself, mate.
Sniff, sniff.
It's wine.
Huh.
And a subversion.
It's good to see you, and hello, you appear to have picked up a new recruit along the way. Name?
Name's Magpie.
Ah. Is it the party you found yourself with?
Yeah, you could. And, what exactly do you want? Like, she's eyeing him with this look of, I will shoot you full of arrows if you do one shady thing, and I will not fucking hesitate.
Jeff Ross has very much the, this Joker again. What now? Look on his face.
Well, I'll put it together. I knew you were looking forward to your rematch with Stooby the Stomper after last time, after he thrashed you with all those chairs. You almost had him when he picked up that third chair.
I always enjoy matches with Stoopy the Stomper. In fact, I believe I've been hoping for a rematch for weeks now. I haven't seen him in a while.
That's
You were
because
there you were there for when he did not return from his little boating trip.
Just like his match with with the Gravekeeper, you know, he fell into the magical coffin, and that was the end of the match, and he was dead, but then he had his triumphant return. He is due for triumphant return.
I'm
We
gonna
were
stick with
picking
Thigh
bits
Hunt.
of him off of Groot for a week.
See, and then he will have his triumphant return.
if anyone,
Okay.
Yeah, I
If
think he
a-
might be dead.
if anyone's looking at Percy at the moment, give us an insight roll.
Me, I am eyeing him up like I do not trust this man at all. So I'll do the insight.
That's a 6.
The degree
Let's-
to which I'm probably just ignoring Percy cannot be overstated.
20 unnatural, so 20 total.
You can read he's mentally calling out these two on their bullshit. He knows what they're on about. Well, here's the thing. Today would have been your rematch. Except for 3 days ago, Stubby disappeared after his preliminary match. My bosses aren't happy that he's disappeared. Again. Mind you, the last time we managed to find it well enough. But
He is probably on another bender.
no, we're keeping close tabs on him. He didn't return from his match. Frankly, the team who was supporting him have also disappeared.
And how long ago did they disappear?
Same time, 3 days ago. So we also know that the week before, those who also did well in the preliminaries, they've disappeared as well.
I don't like this at all.
It does seem a tad suspicious.
Is someone attacking those who participate in the noble sport of fisticuffs? Such an offense cannot stand. I am grateful that you have brought this to my attention. Here, have a bean. Mundane bean.
How many of those do you have left?
Endless.
Oh.
It's a bag of infinite beans.
He takes the bean. Oh, thank you. Swallows it in. Ah! Settlement.
Oh, sometimes those get in there. Those are truly awful.
So, Percy, has anyone not disappeared by any chance?
The losers. They call back on. But the ones that come out tops, they disappear. All the good pit fighters are disappearing.
Well, it seems to me that someone's trying to rig the sport.
I gotta agree with Tedlin. This does sound like a massive rigging of some kind. Can we get a list of the losers?
See, rigging the sport is such a crime. It is offensive to the fighters, offensive to their honor, and like El Pudding Diablo is saying this and just emphasizing it at Percy.
Someone may be grabbing fighters to build personal army.
Percy,
Also possible.
Or they may be doing it just to win the match.
Percy's just sat there with one elbow on the table, hand leant against the hand, face against lent a hand. He don't care. You know, I could have left this to others to sort out. I really wasn't on this job to begin with. Do you know who they wanted to bring in to solve this?
Was it your idiot cousin?
Cute. They wanted to bring in Carver.
Oh boy.
You remember him, don't you? Or rather, the tales of him. They bring him in. Yeah, they'll get him into the pit fights. He'll murder his opposition.
Well, he's a pleasant fellow, ain't he?
Carver is a man with no honor.
He is not a...
Carver is a man with no discipline. Yikes.
I'm not finished. He'll murder his opposition, and when they try to stop him, he'll murder the attendants, any audience members that won't get out in time. Generally, at the rate he works, no one will get out.
This guy allowed to compete.
It's a case of, it's a very bad idea to send him on a job he wants answers for. My boss apparently suffered a hit on the head because they sent him on this task. I managed to convince him, let me handle it. Let me bring in some party members who won't cause a scene that we'll need to bury.
Well, you know that subtlety is El Pudding Diablo's watchword! And as he says that, he jumps up on the table and strikes a dramatic pose.
I was about to ask, is that about to do? Are you using your
pillows?
Are you? Yes, you're using the.
Magpie is a little more, well, I don't know about outputting Diablo, but the type of ranger I am is Gloomstalker. Stealth is kind of our specialty. So we'll try to do this as discreetly as possible and get you the information to get the fighters back. And if we do have to rough a few people up, that's where outputting Diablo comes in, as you can tell. And I'm sure you know.
Seems like a good time to put these on. Shifrost puts on his cloak of invisibility and activates it.
I am grateful that you brought this to my attention, my friend. I consider this a favor to me.
Oh, Magpie. You also
Yes.
noticed when you were viewing Percy earlier, something that's maybe not too obvious or something that's kind of strange, but he has a piece of string tied around his finger.
What's the string for?
What string? Oh, that string. Oh, God, I've forgotten something again. Well, it was important. I would have remembered it by now.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, my job for you is playing well for the group. 1,000 gold each for all of you. 1,000 gold to the guild. And 1,000 gold to the orphanage of your choice upon Diablo.
I am grateful. We'll take the case.
I agree. Shifrost, and I know you're there even though you're invisible.
From across the room, you can prove nothing.
Face in.
No.
Tedlin is contemplating going invisible as well, but he doesn't want to get stuck invisible again.
Question: has Percy smiled yet?
He smiled a few times.
Okay.
Did we notice anything when he smiled?
It did seem like a couple of insides. It just seemed a little bit more prominent than usual. Different more than you see from quite a few tieflings and orcs and whatnot.
Yeah, Magpie's like kind of wary around him, but she kind of like she does believe him. Like there's something very wrong here. So she's like, oh,
Wait, I need to find the perfect music for this encounter.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't think we can hear it, so it'd just be for him.
Well, he can give us a link to the music. Ah, I see.
And unfortunately, like Yuki's like computer decided to go, no, you don't get to play D&D today. It's just so everyone's wondering why Yuki's been quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, Rolly.
If I had more hardware knowledge, I would help, but my knowledge is mostly software.
Sledgehammer. That's my solution.
So
That might make it worse.
Might make it funnier.
So, Diablo, looking forward to seeing you in the ring. Wishing you all the best. Win or lose, payment's due anyway.
El Pudin Diablo always fights his hardest within the ring.
Well, if we're going to solve this mystery, I think we need to start with some information, Percy, if you happen to have the names of the fighters that have been participating in the matches.
No, oh yeah, he just pulls it out of his waistcoat and hands it to you.
Thank you kindly.
There are about 5 different names that designates a few different races. A few of them, Elpud Diablo, who are known, have counted, have fought before. Just those who have done well.
And most of these folk have disappeared.
Yep. Crews too have vanished and never reappeared. And from around the back is fighters attending the matches and their crews. Please head this way. It says a half ogre gentleman in a more of a casual suit, one that matches the 280 troll outside.
Is today one of the days of one of El Pudin Diablo's matches?
Yes.
Ah, It is time for me to do what I do best.
Should we all go?
Yes.
We shall be watching, presumably.
Shit, Frost, come on!
I'll be there, but you won't know where.
So is you
As
start.
long as you're there.
So you start to move on your way. Percy, when you're finally out of sight, Percy looks down his finger again. Stroke his chin, freaking. What was it? Was it? Collects his fingers. Oh no, that's for today.
Does he go and get us to tell us?
It's a bit late. You've gone past the patrons done past this rope line. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. This is what we get for sorting stuff in advance.
Hey, just check. We hear him say this, right?
No.
Oh no.
And this is where this part of the recording session comes to an end.
Oh my god!
We're gonna die.
Cliffhanger hanging from a cliff.
Yes, because it's the ideal time for a cliffhanger. Come back next time to find out what dickishness the DM has come up with.
We're gonna die.
So did Yuki's computer, apparently.
Oh no.
So, until next time, be good, be well, and avoid people called Percy who have fangs. Later, folks.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.
Why do I...
Aye.
Later.